Chhachra is a special Bengali dish which is a mishmash of vegetables along with puoi shag known as Malabar spinach and machher matha or fish head as the main ingredients. Welcome back to my channel with today's special Bengali delicacy, Chhachra. For this, we need fresh fish head coated with salt and turmeric along with puoi shag and lots of other vegetables such as sweet potato, ripe pumpkin, potato and brinjal being the basics. I have used a variety of seasonal vegetables and will be showing them during the preparation. Not many spices are actually needed for this dish apart from a pinch of panch phoron, 1 teaspoon cumin powder, a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 2 dried red chilies, bay leaf, 1 tablespoon ginger paste, a tablespoon of salt and sugar respectively. Let's get into the preparation. First, I am separating the leaves from the puoi shag in a bowl and setting aside the stalk. Next, cutting the tender stalk into small pieces and dividing the thicker stalk lengthwise. After this, I am going to cut all the vegetables into small even chunks. Peeling off the skin and cutting the potato, followed by the sweet potato, then the pointed gourd, and the brinjal. Cutting the cowpea into approximately 2 cm length. And also the pumpkin into small chunks so that all of them cook evenly. As I am preparing it during monsoons, adding in some dried ripe jackfruit seeds is going to add an extra nutty tinge to this dish. Remove the outer white covering and then cut it into halves. Now I am going to cut the onion into thin slices and keep it aside. Also, I have taken 4 to 5 green chilies and that's it. I am ready with the preparation. Switching on the flame and boiling the puoi data with water on one side till it becomes soft. And steaming the puoi pata with some salt for 3 minutes on low heat. Next, heating up a non-stick pan and adding a little mustard oil, followed by the machher matha. Fry this till it turns golden brown and then keep it aside. Now, add a little more mustard oil followed by the onions. Saute it well till they turn translucent. Keep a little of it for later use and add a little ginger to the karai. Keep stirring till the raw flavor of ginger goes and then add in the fish head. Break the fish head into pieces and add some salt, turmeric and cumin powder to it. Fry it for some time till they get cooked and then set this aside. Add a little more mustard oil and in goes the dried red chilies, bay leaf and the panch phoron and also the remaining ginger paste. Now goes in the potatoes, the sweet potatoes and the jackfruit seeds as they take the maximum time to cook, followed by the pointed gourd. Once you add a vegetable, stir fry the entire mix and then add the next. Add the cowpea and the pumpkin and cover it with a lid and allow it to cook for 4 to 5 minutes. Remove the lid and add the pui data followed by the salt, turmeric and cumin powder. Give it a good mix, post which add the brinjal. The basic technique behind this recipe is you have to continuously stir, cover and cook, and keep the heat low as we are not going to add any extra water throughout the cooking. Adding in the pui pata at this stage and allowing the vegetables to get cooked in their own juices, thereby mingling their flavors. Then add some sugar and add the fish head. Mix it well and cover it again. It's time to add the remaining fried onions and give it a good mix. You are almost done and everything has turned mushy by now. The special trick here is to add a little ghee and some roasted cumin powder, which gives added flavors and taste to this dish. Mix everything well and you're ready to serve. Cooking this dish is not hard, but it's all about patience. It took me almost 45 minutes to cook, but at the end, you'll definitely feel it was worth as it turns out lovely. Do try this out and let me know how it turned out for you. Please like and share and also subscribe to my channel as it gives me a lot of motivation to bring more lovely stuff. Thank you for watching and I'll soon be back with another delicious recipe.